Hi guys, well welcome back to LarkTV and thank you for joining us in another video where today we're actually swapping rally cars for a road car. A very nice little road car, a hot hatch.
We are not in a rally car, we're not in an Audi, we're in a Peugeot 208 GTI.
Take a look. So now you've seen a bit of B-roll, you will be aware that we're driving a Peugeot 208 GTI today. We have been so excited about driving this car, haven't we? Obviously, historically with rallying and everything, we have a bit of a history with Peugeot. And you go back to the 205 GTI and the 309 GTI, and I just feel like for many years, there wasn't really, that GTI feel wasn't there until now with the 208 GTI. We've been very, very excited about driving this car. It's got a few modifications on it. So it's over 200 brake horsepower. It weighs probably nothing. The interior is really nice, isn't it? We'll do a bit of a shoot round with the Canon in a minute, but it's got a really nice interior. A far cry from the original 205 GTI. So it weren't renowned for their interiors. This is lovely. This is lovely. Very sporty. In one of our earlier videos, if you'd have watched it, we had the opportunity to do a little bit of filming with the 205 T16 on the Accrington Rally Challenge. All that sort of heritage, it's still there at Peugeot, isn't it? It's still there. It's always been there, and you know, I think this really brings it all back to life. And we're gonna do a nice little road test, but we're gonna give it a bit of stick as well. Yeah. Stick with us. We have managed to find some nice little country roads, although it is a Sunday, so it's a little bit busy. Hopefully in a few moments' time we'll be able to just give the 208 GTI a little bit of punishment. Like I said, it has had a couple of upgrades. We're going to show you more. We're going to get the bonnet up in a bit, and we're going to show you turbo upgrade and a few little bits and pieces on the induction side that give it a bit more horsepower than the standard car. But you know what, it's a lovely day, and it's a great day for driving a 208 GTI. Here we go. It's a nippy little thing. Lovely gearbox, nice, smooth, easy gearbox. It's possibly the smallest steering wheel in the world. It's like a go-kart steering wheel. Sounds great, you can hear the exhaust out the back, can't you?
Yeah, yeah, on that gear change it was...
I'm sure it sounds quite cool from the outside. This thing only really gets going at about 6,000 RPM. I'm not sure if we'll hit 6,000 today, but even though the guy who owns it probably kind of encouraged me earlier to drive it properly. We'll see if we get enough road to do it on. That's the problem, I suppose. Yeah. And we're heading actually to quite an iconic landmark in terms of English town. I'm sure it won't take many of you long to suss out where we are when we get there. It's not overly hard, you know, it's actually quite comfortable, but when you go to corner in it, it really sticks, you know, it really sticks to the road. I'll have to double check this, but it might have a trick differential in it. I'm not sure if it's this model or there is one like a Super Sport model above this that might have the trick diff in, but either way, it's handling really well.
Just to put it into perspective, this morning it was hoofing it down, wasn't it? But now it's absolute gorgeous.
The weather app got it right. If you listen to it on the downshift, you ready? Yeah, I might need a window down, I think.
Yeah, we'll get some windows down in a minute. But yeah, so obviously we're not driving the Audi today. The owner of this car is, and it is just behind us. You probably can't see it, but it's nice to finally kind of see it outside of us driving it. Yeah. I
don't believe it, there's a little fly again. He's following me everywhere. It's always in the same place.
I think we should start a little series about the fly in the Audi, because I think you're going insane. But, so if you can tell where we are by now, if you
what's this? Quick, film me.
Yeah.
Quick. Oh no,
I can't.
What is it? Oh, it's a kid car, isn't it?
Yeah. This isn't where we're actually filming the video, but it's a little stop on the way.
Hey guys, so we pulled up in a very nice little spot here, and we've got a chance to look under the engine where we have got the Peugeot THP 208 engine. Now, don't be confused, 208 does not stand for 208 brake horsepower, it stands for 208 PS. This is one of the special edition engines. However, our friend who owns this, he's put a couple of little mods on. He's put the K&N air filter on, which is basically part of the induction system, so that will help you get more air into the engine. And he's also put this little thing on here. This is a turbo, I'm going to call it an actuator valve. It's actually a turbo diverter valve, and it basically helps keep the boost pressure up in the turbo, so when you're driving it's just a better experience. It gets rid of a lot of turbo lag, and it makes it a whole lot of fun to drive.
Yeah, it's all you.
There it goes, son. Like you say, you've really got to get it up in the revs to get the torque band right, but bloody hell, when it hits like 5,000 RPM, it goes, son. Awesome, good fun. So guys, we've probably done about maybe 25 miles in the car now, and we are thoroughly enjoying it. We're having a lot of fun in it, but it's well kitted out as well. You got like dual climate control, cruise control. The sat nav seems pretty up to speed. It knows where every hazard is, every speed camera. One thing we do love is I don't know if you can see it, but it's got a huge panoramic roof on it as well, which lets in so much light, and it just gives you the feeling of like it's bigger than it actually is. You know, it gives you a feeling of space.
So by now, I'm sure you've all figured out where we are.
Why not? I mean, it you know, yeah, it's an interesting place, Blackpool, but hey, it's on our doorstep, isn't it?
And there you go. As we said, not the Eiffel Tower.
Who knows? Oh, we might just stay in Blackpool.
Yeah,
Blackpool. Tell us, Blackpool or Paris Motor Show?
Blackpool Motor Show. There you go. Every day it's Blackpool Motor Show.
Enjoyed that video. We had an absolutely
blast.
Awesome time.
I loved that day.
Yeah, it was
one of the best days we've had filming.
And it started off in the morning, it was throwing it down with rain, and we were just like, oh no, this is going to ruin it. But the weather app said it's going to clear up, and we just stuck with it, didn't we? And by the time we got to the location that you'll all know now was Paris. No, it wasn't. It was Blackpool. It was a lovely day, as you can see from the footage now. We just had a totally awesome time.
It was brilliant. Yeah. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, and with a great little car as well. You know, as far as hot hatches go, it was bloody great, wasn't it? You know, there seems to have been not a lack of hot hatches recently, but you know, there seems to be a few on the market now that are kind of like vying for
they're all
that place,
playing in competition.
Yeah, and I definitely think the 205 GTI is certainly up that way. That's amazing. For sure. But listen, we want more hot hatches actually. So you know, if you guys are out there, you know, we will try and get our hands on maybe a Polo GTI or one of those little Yaris things or something. There's a lot of hot hatches out there, and we'd like to, you know, give them a try as well, and who knows, one day we might get them all on the track. As we said all along, it's a journey, and we're just trying to build it up, aren't we? So you know, guys, we really hope you enjoyed the video. We're looking forward to the next few videos. Well, we're looking forward to all the videos, aren't we, really?
Yeah, next few weeks is going to be huge.
It's irrelevant me telling you it's going to be out on Saturday, because by the time you're watching this, you'll have already watched the video. But a bit of news on our next video. You've got to please tune in, because LarkTV is going overseas. We're going on a big aeroplane, and we're going on to another continent. And if you want to find out what it's all about, you've got to turn on
your notifications. Yeah. Turn on notifications, because you'll just be finding out what we're doing.
Yeah. God. Are we going to Instagram it? We might drop a couple of little things on Instagram. Yeah.
I've done another one.
Do it again. So there you go.
So if you're not following us on Instagram already, we say it pretty much every video, but we're really enjoying what's going on there. And it's another way for us to engage with you and chat with you and kind of show you a bit kind of behind behind the camera, if you're behind the lens of LarkTV.
Tell us what you're thinking about the videos. You know, we've had a couple of comments on some of the videos. It's all been positive stuff. It'd be great to get more comments.
Yeah.
And I know you're floating around. I know there's lots of things to look at on YouTube, but if you just drop us a line, well, just let us know you're there, and anything that you might want us to do, perhaps even stuff you might want us to change, I don't know. You know, are we going in the right direction with some of these videos? We're enjoying it, and we're just doing what we feel we can do.
And we're ready to mould to whatever you guys want to see.
If you've been following us on Instagram, did you see the shot of the American muscle car, the Chevelle? If you did, and you want us to road test that car, drop a comment down there. Drop a comment, and if you want us to do that, we'll make it happen, and we would love to drive it, and we'd like to take you guys along for the journey. So if you want to see us driving the Chevelle, you need to comment, subscribe, turn on your notifications if you haven't done
50 likes and we'll do it.
50 likes, there you go.
50 likes and we'll do it.
Okay, so the next video will be overseas.